Hello and welcome to Sunbury CCTV as we begin our recap of the 2023 First 11 season. A finish of 8th place in 2022 was a disappointing run for the boys given the talent in the side, but a winter and pre-season full of hard graft filled everyone with great confidence of bouncing back in 2023. A rained-off fixture against Normandy meant the Ones opened their account at home to local rivals Weybridge, who finished a respectable 5th in 2022 and will prove a challenging outfit today. Newly appointed First 11 captain Rajan Soni and exhilarating ball striker Sam Burgess opened the account for the season after Rajan had won the toss and elected to bat. With rain having been around for most of the season, a sticky wicket was expected. And although Sam at times found it difficult to stay on his feet, the ball actually came on better than anticipated for a lot of the innings, and the pair made use of the power play by striking boundaries at will. Some supreme stroke play as always from the batter Sam, not the first time we've seen this on our channel, and it took the partnership to 50 for none of the first 10 overs as the boys set their sights and opt for an intimidating first innings total. Weybridge turned to spin after just 12 overs, but the pair weren't allowed to let the wily Reeve settle, thumping his first over for 13 as the opening pair sent a real marker down. The game continued to slip away from Weybridge, with Sony joining in the fun. And as the boundaries kept coming, the pair brought up their 5th Surrey Championship century partnership and got on the board at the first time of asking this season. Much to the delight of Georgie down at third man. Burge brought up his 50 with a delicate reverse, but fell the very next ball, having done his job up top, but naturally will be disappointed not to convert that great start to a big one. That being said, a top knock from Burge in the first game of the season and setting up for a great year ahead. One of the most dangerous and devastating batsmen in the league, certainly the opening batsman for sure, always putting the opening bowlers on the back foot.
Purchase beats with no tax.
Rajan was joined by Nico Reefer and he brought up his 50 soon after. Perhaps a little lazy here in grounding his bat to get to that 50, but thankful no third umpire were in place in the Surrey Prem. Nico at 3 is an exceptionally talented batsman originally from Barbados. He's such a free-flowing batter when he's at his best and can strike some absolute huge hits. Fat 6 off Reeves there to get this partnership going, and at drink Sunbury found themselves 129 for 1 off 25 overs, a cracking start to the new season, and ambitions of 280 plus were well and truly set. Nico fell soon after drinks, trapped in front off a clever piece of bowling from Gordon, delivering this delivery from 25 yards. And Weybridge looked to crawl themselves back into the game. Middlesex's Martin Anderson was in at 4, keen to build on the platform set by the top order. Ben Cohen attempting the Sun on the Ryan bowling there, but perhaps not executing quite as well as he would have liked, as Martin is definitely one of the easiest batsmen on the eye going. He makes batting and cricket in general look frighteningly easy. And with more or less all the shots in the book, Pasty, as he's known as, hit the boundaries at will, allowing Rajan to push closer towards his century, as another strong partnership with the first 11 in a fantastic position to launch for the final 15 overs. As Pasty continued to play some quite outrageous strokes, Rajan bottled his second Surrey Prem 100, getting a leading edge of the persistent K to fall for 96. Despite not getting over the line, it was a great knock from Rajan on captaincy debut in an innings that had set the tone for the match and the season ahead. And the new man was Matthew Arnold, our overseas from South Africa for 2023, one of the best blokes going and an absolutely incredible cricketer. Giving us that left-hand flexibility through the middle, Arnie joined Martin with the hopes of 300 in sight. On this occasion he fell early and was replaced by fellow left-hander and resident keeper Connor Fulton, as both Connor and Martin got the drivers out in an attempt to send some into the trees. Pasty succeeded, but Connor perhaps not so lucky, as Weybridge continues to take wickets and push to restrict us to a chaseable total. Winner of the bomb squad in 2022, Chris Baumgartner attempted to get a season off to an equally emphatic start, but was very unlucky to be caught on the boundary, and when Martin fell with a score on 278, there was a risk that the boys wouldn't reach 300. This was amplified when new recruit George O'Connor pulled up hobbling back for 2 on debut, and we found ourselves a bowler short for the second innings. But there was nothing to fear as Sunbury legend and resident AB Kev Smith came to the crease. And he struck 2 massive sixes, and Colby Dye completed the innings with a boundary as the boys ended on an imposing 301 in the first game of the season. The pitch certainly was not a road, and it was a fantastic effort in the first game. Unfortunately, the second innings wasn't able to be caught on camera, but Weybridge were bowled out for a meagre 216, resulting in an emphatic 85-run win for Sunbury over our rivals. Vishal Manro was the chief destroyer with 4 for 53, Pasty and Burge taking a brace apiece. It was a strong message from a resurgent first 11, sending a message to the league that they would be a team to be reckoned with in 2023. Stay tuned for our next fixture, a home bat against champions Wimbledon. And until then, see you soon.